Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now for these DBs. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
No, kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the back now goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. and pays for it. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Not sure I've seen this before. It's second down, and out comes the punt team. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Handoff to the single back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, it's Frazier. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you start to wonder, should I go for this?
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing, the big wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's that defense shifting again. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Makes a quick grab. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught. Completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Boyd. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down. But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, it's 3rd and forever. The defense sits back in what I would almost call like a prevent defense, trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot of yards. Almost thought he might pick up the 1st down, but we still do have a 4th down, but at least it's more manageable.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. Give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. 3rd and goal. Can the defense come up with a huge stop here? DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the call is a quarterback sneak. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down and inches.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.